Happy Friday, everybody. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about the week and what's going on and just overall whatever. I am on day 5 of my 30-day reset. It'll be 7 days this Sunday. And what a 30-day reset is basically I am taking a 30-day reset package nutrition program, and it is shakes, it's cleanse days, it's adaptogen support for stress and sleep, a natural accelerator that helps you lose like body fat basically, and it clinically proven, by the way. And we're just kind of going through the series. I'm doing a 30-day reset so I can feel the feels, because it's a really good way to kind of reset your body and get you to feel a lot better. And our team as a whole, so I'm a part of a community, and the community is we're all doing it. So everybody's on a 30-day right now, and everybody is feeling amazing. But what I really noticed is that after the first few days, I've been taking the products for a while, but I don't take 30-day, I don't take them in 30-day sets like consistently. I had my own routine, I took my own products, whatever, but I'm doing it like to the T how this program is designed to happen. And I would say on day 3, I really started feeling emotionally higher than I was before. And for those of you that don't know, I'm actually going through perimenopause. I am 44 years old, and I'm having all the symptoms of menopause now, not quite to a super extreme, but like I get the night sweats, I get hot flashes, I get, I'm getting the extra belly fat that I need to deal with. I'm getting, the mood swings. Oh my God, the mood swings are crazy. And, just the whole gamut of things, some sleeplessness sometimes. And I was struggling to sleep well. And there's just a whole bunch of things that I was experiencing. And after day 3, I could notice a significant difference in my mood. I felt uplifted and excited again, which is, let's put it, for real. I'm an entrepreneur, and in entrepreneurs, we are constantly doing the roller coaster, and this week has been one of those weeks too. I've been up for most of the week. Yesterday I had a little bit of an issue, and I was feeling pretty down yesterday, and I took my time. I recognized the fact that I was having a bad day, and a lot of the times people just don't even realize that they're having a bad day. They think that the world is coming at them, but it's just a bad day. Everybody has bad days every once in a while, and yesterday was my bad day. I was feeling emotionally low. I was feeling very drained. I was a lot of self-depreciation going on, a lot of self-deprecating behavior. I was, pretty hard on myself. So I decided last night to take a walk. I took a walk by myself. I didn't bring my dogs. I didn't bring anybody. The first maybe 15 minutes, I finished listening to a podcast that I was listening to. And then after that, I shut everything off. I had, and it was a good 2-mile walk in and a 2-mile walk back. And at the end of my 2-mile walk in, I actually got to sit by the dam, which had a lot of water noise, which is really great for me, a lot of flowing water, because I am definitely drawn to water and flowing water. So, hence where I live. But this one is it's the San Diego River, and it was, the dam is like an old dam that was built forever ago, and it was man-made. It's made out of bricks and stones and, basically concrete and mud. But it's still standing for the most part. It's not an active dam anymore, but there's still a section where it's open and the water flows. And so it's really, really peaceful over there. It's in the woods, in the mountains, and it's really kind of cool. So I took the walk, and I just listened to the sounds, and I appreciated nature. I smelled all the smells because, there's a lot of different flowers that are blooming out there, and they're not necessarily the prettiest of flowers to look at, but there's the shrubs that are blooming and things like that, and they have an amazing smell. So basically I was doing my walk and feeling trying to feel better, just to clear my head and that kind of thing. And that really helped. Today, I feel better today. I didn't sleep as good last night, but I slept better than I did the night before. And, it's all little incremental improvements. And yesterday I got some deal news where it was there's a couple of deals that probably weren't going to be good deals, and we weren't going to be able to move forward with them. And that happens, it's part of business. You win some, you lose some, and hopefully you win more than you lose. And, you have to be afraid to take action, or you can't, you can't be afraid to take action. You have to take action. even taking little steps, and it turns things around pretty quickly. And so today I got some notice that we got a deal that is going to be coming together. I got 3 more houses that I get to sell from from my team that has put together this deal, and it's 3 houses, and it's in Memphis, and they're really nice houses. And so it's pushing my turnkey rental business along quite nicely. So yesterday was kind of a frustrating day. Today has been a better day so far. I got my workout in. I actually walked to the gym and enjoyed the outside fresh air, trying to get my my energy up. And then when I was working out, the sun was coming up and it was beautiful, and I looked out the window and I could see the sun coming up over the mountains. And then by the time I was done, the sun was shining into the gym and on my face. And then I sat in the sun for like 5 minutes next to our fountain in our community, and just had my 5 minutes of like me time of breathing and feeling the sun on my skin and listening to the water noise next to my head. And so it was pretty good. It was pretty good. But so I've had a lot of wins this week. I really have. I've had a lot of emotional wins. And, I attribute that to putting the nutrition in my body and getting the adaptogens in there to really help with the stress and combating my perimenopause stuff that's been going on, because I haven't felt the symptoms quite as much lately, which has been really, really nice for me. And so, I just wanted to say hi and say how things are going and give you my wins for the week. And, hopefully, I have an event coming up on the 17th. It's called Master Your Influence. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking a small group of people. We're going to be kind of masterminding and networking. And basically what it is you're going to bring in your elevator pitch or whatever it is that you want to practice, and you're going to give it to us. And then we're going to have a conversation around it. We're going to talk about, whatever you could use help with. And hopefully we'll have a communal support group, which is really amazing for development, especially if you're trying to do big life things. You really need a group of people where you can just sit and mastermind and round table and just, say, this is what I need help with, and have other people give you help. And I know there are a lot of you out there that really don't, like to ask for help, but honestly, help is the best thing for your development. This is not a you business. This isn't, it's a tribe. Basically, you need community. I've been hearing that a lot lately. That word has been resonating with a lot of different people lately. Community is very important. It's important for longevity. I was watching this, not to go on a tangent, but I was watching this this series on Netflix, and it was called Blue Zone, I think. Yeah, the Blue Zones. And it's basically the areas of the world where there are the largest population of people that live over 100 years old. And he kind of dissected what it is that they do in their daily life to help them live so long. And a lot of them were like daily activity. You have to move your body every day. And a lot of their activity was not high impact, high energy, whatever. It was like gardening. Or one of the guys herded sheep. Another place, people just, they walked everywhere. And the city that they live in is hilly, so there's like, they walk on inclines everywhere, and they still cook in the kitchen every day and bake breads and do these things, and they garden and they do like low impact stuff, but they're moving their body most of the day. Community was another important one. They were forming, in certain areas. I almost said markets because I'm, business minded, but in certain areas there was, there was like people that had formed little groups of people, just because they didn't want to be alone. So they would get groups of friends and they would do things that, were like volunteering, or if they would like collect a pot of money and then help everybody, they would distribute the money to the people in the community who needed it, volunteer work, that kind of thing. So just building a community, having friends and family near you. If you don't have family near you, then you need to build a community of friends that can be like a family for you, because that kind of support is really important. And then the diet, obviously the diet was a big factor. The things they did eat, the things they didn't eat, and they actually didn't cut carbs. There's one Sardinia. I mean, they ate bread, they ate pastas. The difference is though, is that it was homemade, and the ingredients were sourced from a sustainable source, and it wasn't sourced from, big food distributors where there's a lot of chemicals in there. It was all pure ingredients, and just, but they were eating pastas that they made and breads that they made and whatever else they made. And I'm a sucker for bread. So, it's pretty cool. It was pretty cool series to watch. I've been really digging deep into like longevity stuff and brain health and things like that. And it's super important. I don't know. That's pretty much what I got. I got a new build that closed Earlier this week, I have a new build that's closing on Friday, and if you don't know about my new builds, I have turnkey new construction properties that I sell. I also have renovated properties that I sell, so for turnkey rentals. So if you're looking for a place to shelter some of your income from taxes, these are great opportunities. They're very low cost. The tenants that go in there pay your rent or pay your mortgage for you. I mean, there's still a little bit of cash flow there for you, so it's a very low risk investment. We have all the teams needed to help facilitate that, so it's a really easy process. What else do we do? Yeah, those are the important ones. So I have the Mastering Your Influence event. All of these events are now posted on my website, buildyourbeautifulself.com, so I suggest going there and checking it out. I also have a link tree, same thing, Build Your Beautiful Self link tree, and that has all of my properties, my real estate stuff, my wellness business, and everything on there if you want to order some products. I highly recommend it. I would highly recommend trying this 30-day thing. It's been amazing. I don't know if you can tell a difference in me, but it's been pretty awesome. I'm feeling it. And I know everybody else in my team is feeling it as well, and we're all enjoying it. It's been super fun. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I think we're gonna put together our own little taste of OB on Saturday, where we go to our favorite places in Ocean Beach. We're gonna go probably have a cocktail and an appetizer at Wonderland Bar, which is right on the ocean. It overlooks the ocean. It's a great place, and they have really fun drinks. And then we're gonna go to another place and enjoy some of their stuff, and then we're gonna go to the OB Noodle House and have a bowl of pho, some wings, maybe some spring rolls, and then they have this really cool peanut butter shot that we're gonna have that we have every time there. It's just kind of our little thing. These are our places that we go. We walk along the main drag in Ocean Beach. I'll look at all the cool shops. It's pretty cool. It's really fun. Not that I'm a huge drinker or anything. I think probably I might even not drink at Wonderland, but I will definitely be eating a snack there and enjoying the ocean, and then I'm definitely having a peanut butter shot because those are amazing. It's like I don't know, liquid peanut butter goodness. It's so tasty and smooth and sweet and yummy. So it's like drinking peanut butter milk, for lack of a better description. It's just like smooth and creamy, and it's really good. Anyway, so that's what I got planned. We have a few more events coming up. Oh, on October 10th. Yeah, next week isn't the 17th, that's the week after that. The 10th of October is our main meeting, SDCIA, which is really cool. The speaker is going to be Sean O'Toole, which is the owner of Property Radar. He's going to help investors figure out how to do hyper-local lead generation, targeting sellers, figuring out how to use the platform to its max. It's a really good platform for anybody that's trying to pull lists of people to try and market to. It's got a huge database, and it's very easy to use. So he's going to be talking about hyper-local lead gen, which is really important these days because it's really tough to find a deal. Not gonna lie. Everybody that says wholesaling is this easy thing and you make money like that, no, it doesn't work that way. It does take money, and it does take time and effort, and it does take digging, and especially in an environment like this where there's not that many properties out there to work with. There's like maybe a population of 10% of the population are willing to sell their properties, and of those 10%, realtors are getting 9%, we're getting 1%, so all of us investors are fighting over the 1%. And then all those buyers that are looking at that stuff are saying, I want it 10% less than what you got it under contract for. So it's definitely a grind. It's very lucrative, but it's not just an easy get rich quick thing, So anyway, I digress. But I hope you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.